Hey everybody, this is going to be a video showing how I'm about to make my own oil sheen with using coconut oil and extra virgin olive oil. Now this coconut oil is from 365 Everyday Value, and I bought this from Whole Foods. Now you can buy coconut oil from pretty much any kind of whole food place or natural food store. And how you'll know if something is organic is that it will obviously say organic. And this says unrefined right there, which probably won't show up. And then when you're looking at these products, when you're buying them, you'll look on the back where it says ingredients. And it will say 100% organic and unrefined. And that's what the back of this says. And for the olive oil, I just went to any old regular grocery store, and this one says 100% natural olive oil, and this says cold press. So just pretty much as long as there's nothing else within your oil and that it only says 100%, or if you look on the back and it just says coconut oil or virgin coconut oil, that's how you know it's okay to use. You can use any brand you wish to also. So the reason why I chose coconut oil is because coconut oil is a very light oil. Once it goes onto your hair, it doesn't weigh down anything, but it adds like amazing shine. So that's what coconut oil is really known for. And that's why I personally like coconut oil, because it makes my hair very shiny, and the fact that it's a thin oil. When I say thin, it doesn't feel anything, for example, like castor oil, which is very thick, and it's very thick on my hair, and it tends to weigh down my hair. So a lot of people in their hair journeys tend to use coconut oil to seal their hair with, because it's light and it adds amazing shine. And plus, coconut oil is a protein based oil. So, and I just chose to use extra virgin olive oil just because I just like this oil, and I just want to add a little bit of this for my extra oil, because my hair likes extra virgin olive oil. So you do not have to use two oils. If you just want to use coconut oil, you can. So if you're not familiar with coconut oil, once you store coconut oil in a cool place or a warm place, it can turn from a liquid to solid. So on my bottle it says store in a cool and dry place. So I chose to store mine in the refrigerator. Since it is organic, this has an expiration date. So I chose to keep it in the refrigerator to keep, good. So what we're going to do is, since it's solid right now, I need to warm it up so I can put it into my spray bottle that I'm choosing to use. I wanted to use something small. So I'm going to put it in a little glass bowl, because I don't want to use plastic, because I don't want my plastic or anything melting when I'm heating up this oil. So I'm just going to scoop out some, if I can get it out, and put it in here. It's like super hard. Well, I'll be back when I have this out to show you guys how much I put, because it's hard. So I'll be back to show you guys how much I put in there before I heat it. Okay, so this is how much that I put of the coconut oil, that you can see. And if you're wondering where I bought this little glass kind of little bowl, this is like a sauce dipping bowl, but I got these from the Dollar Tree. And they're just really cute, so that's how much I put in there. Now I will show you guys how I'm going to warm it up. I'm probably just going to do about 10 seconds at a time, because I don't want it to get too hot. And even if you do heat it up, if your coconut oil is solid, you need to be careful and wait until it cools down before you use it, so you won't burn yourself if any spills on you, because this oil tends to get very hot. So as you can see now, I took the coconut oil from a solid to a liquid, and it's a clear oil. As you can see, it's kind of wobbly and moving around, so it's not very heavy, it's kind of thin. So I'm going to set this right here. So, okay, what you would normally do is, I don't have a funnel right now. because this video was kind of made on a, you know, spur of idea. But you would normally use a funnel or anything like that to put your oil in, you know, your bottle, because that is kind of small. And this is just the one that I am choosing to use right now. You don't have to use anything small like this. Use whatever spray bottle you want to use. So I'm just going to put my oil in one of these measuring cups. And because it has the little nozzle right there, and I'll just carefully pour in the oil. Now, I have this amount of oil in there. I don't have a specific measurement, but this measuring cup is not accurate as in measurement, so do not go off of what this says. But if you are one of those people that are concerned about measurements, you can go ahead and measure out however much you want to. But since this bottle's small, I'm not going to measure. So I'm just going to pour this in here. Slowly. Now this may take up my whole bottle. That's why I'm pouring my coconut oil in here too, because I want the majority of this coconut oil in here versus extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to add like a few, like towards this top, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there. So, I don't know if that's showing up, but that is how much coconut oil is in there. Now I'm going to take some extra virgin olive oil. Oops. I'm just going to pour some in here. I don't want a lot because the olive oil, if you put too much olive oil in there, it can weigh down the oil itself. So I put a little bit in there, just about that much. And I'm going to pour this in there too. Just to help get the rest of that, you know, coconut oil that was on the bottom out too. So when I put that olive oil in there, it mixed up with a little bit of the coconut oil that was still at the bottom. And so now, you know, of course when you're mixing oils, your colors are going to change. So now it has a kind of green color. So now I'm going to kind of slightly mix it up. And that is it. Very simple. You can also use this for example, if you're moisturizing and sealing your hair. This is very easier than versus, for example, if you use your olive oil, pouring your olive oil in your hand and then applying it to your hair. If you do it in sections, now you can just spray this onto your hair. So I'm going to get this going. See, I don't know if you can see how it's coming out, but of course you would spray this, you know, fairly far away from your hair. But I'll show you really quick. So yeah, that's how it would come out. Definitely be careful when you are using it, but this is how the texture, I don't know if it's going to show up, of the oil. It's very thin when it comes out. So you can definitely use that as an oil sheen or to spray onto your hair when you are moisturizing, sealing. If you have a different spray pump and it streams out a different kind of way, you can feel free to use that. But use the bottle that you choose to use. I personally got this bottle from Sally's and it was $1.29. So if you have any other questions about anything that I put in there, in this bottle, feel free to ask. You can use whatever oil you choose to use. It doesn't have to be coconut oil or extra virgin olive oil. This video was just an idea of what kind of mixture you can use, and this has multiple purposes. You can use it as an oil sheen or to moisturize, or use it to seal your hair with, since it's in the pump, which will make it easier to seal versus putting the oil in your hand and then applying it to your hair, and you can just spray it directly on your hair. So, if you have any other questions, feel free to put that down in the bottom bar, and an ingredient listing will be down in the bottom bar too. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.